Welcome back to another episode of Do Better. Today we'll be looking at a build for Loki, the Trickster God. What's up guys, it's a sweaty fat Jake, and I'm bringing you a build for Loki that I use quite often. I call it the Popsicle or the Pop build. It is a great build if you like to take out the carries in Arena, or you could use this in Conquest if you like, but I usually only use it for Arena. And it is great if you like getting behind and destroying their carries, their AP carries, their supports. It does exactly what it says in the title. It literally makes them pop. You do so much damage with your abilities that they just pop. So getting right into it, my first item that I usually build first is the Warrior Tabby. Sometimes I switch it with the Ninja Tabby. It doesn't really matter. Basically what it does, it gives you 30 physical power plus 9% attack speed. Its unique ability is you get plus 18% speed. In your passive, you gain plus 15% cooldown reduction. So I like the Ninja Tabby a lot more for as far as getting away and being able to get my abilities up with that cooldown reduction. So I like to have that. And I usually start off with getting as many boots as I can off the bat as soon as you spawn in, and then I get 2 mana pots and a health pot. The next item that I max out is called Deathbringer. This gives 50 physical power, a 20% critical strike chance, and its passive is critical strike damage is increased by 50%. Now this is a great item to use on Loki, and it is probably one of the better ones on him. You really see a dramatic difference when you have this compared to when you don't. The 20% critical strike chance already ups your crit chance, and when you do get the crit, you get 50% more damage because of this item, and that's why it is a recommended item. It is necessary for Loki. The next item I have is Quinn's Blades. What it does, it gives 150 health, plus 30 physical power, and plus 25% attack speed. And its passive is on basic attack hits. It deals damage, physical damage equal to 2.5% of the target's maximum health. This only affects gods. This is real key because Loki doesn't have much health, doesn't have much armor, so plus 150 health is good. We can go without it, but it's good. We're getting plus 30 physical power, so we're keeping our physical power up there, but we're also getting 25% attack speed, which is awesome. And we're also getting, because of the passive, addition to our physical damage that is equal to 2.5% of the target's maximum health on basic attack hits, which is what Loki is a basic attack champion. The next one is the Focus Voidblade, and I've been getting I got a comment about how people think that you shouldn't have Voidblade on because when you're invisible they can see you. I don't believe that's possible with Focus Voidblade, but I'm not 100% sure, and it doesn't really matter because if they see you and you're that close, they're dead. That's the way I put it, because of year 1 you can get right to them. And Focus Voidblade is so great because you do get that plus 30 physical power. You're getting that plus 50 physical protection, which is very important to getting in and out of fights, so you could take a bit of hits. Because of the passive, you gain plus 25 physical penetration. What you can see so far is we're getting a real high buildup of physical power, we're getting some attack speed, and we're getting physical penetration so far. So we're making sure that we're getting our attacks out fast, they're coming out more powerful, and it penetrates the majority of their armor. The next item is just recently added by me. It is called Bloodforge. It does 40 physical power, which is just awesome. It's just awesome. 40 physical power, and you get plus 20% physical life steal. Now, I don't go full life steal. I do like to have a little bit of life steal because I'd like to get some of my health back. So when I'm farming on the side of the arena, if I'm going for buffs, I don't have to worry about popping health pots and mana pots all the time. I can just get my health back from the life steal and from the minions. The passive, each successful basic attack hit on an enemy grants you plus 5 physical power and plus 2 physical life steal for 4 seconds. It's not a significant difference, you don't notice it, but you will notice when you don't have it. I find that the 20% life steal and the 40 physical power is something you can't toss up. It is just awesome on him. And the last thing I have on him is Titan's Bane. And this gives you 30% physical power, and the passive is all your physical attacks gain 33% physical penetration. So I'm trying to keep on all my items physical power for this pop build, because I do want a lot of damage to be dealt all at once, but I do have a lot of physical penetration, so that if there is any armor or health items they have, we're getting through those armor or health items, and we're straight dealing damage to their true god form. You'll see over on the left we have our attack speed pretty high up, because we do want to be able to get those basic attacks out quicker. Now there is a toss-up. I love this build, and some people would argue that you should have higher physical than your attack speed, but I disagree with this build, and this is my personal preference. I would rather have a faster attack speed and a kind of slower physical power, because if you think about it this way, if you have slower attack speed, you're doing a lot more damage, but at a slower rate. If I can have a higher attack speed, I'm getting out a lot more, maybe not as powerful attacks, but I'm getting a lot more out per second. So it definitely is a major difference. And for this build, when we're getting on carries, it is key to get that attack speed up, because you want to kill the carry, you want to get out of there before the tanks focus on you. I don't focus on actives too much. I normally don't get them in games, but an important active I would say would be sprint, and it just increases your ground speed by 40%, which would be great to get in and out of battles. The other one would be spike shell, and it's just a shell that gives the owner and his allies 45 protection buff for 5 seconds, and also 10% of the damage is reflected back to the damaging god. So for those melee gods and such, and the cooldown's 90 seconds, and yeah. So I don't normally use actives because I normally don't need them, but if you're an active kind of person, I would recommend those for this build. And consumables obviously is healing potion and mana potion. I'm always constantly buying those, because there have been many times I've gotten out of fights just barely because somebody has a dot on me, a damage over time ability on me, and I just pop my health pot and it's just saved me. I've had 20 something health and it comes back so I can get away. So it's very important. And mana potion is very important, especially early games, so you don't run out of mana popping your 2 and going invisible when you're 3. It becomes less relevant late game, but I still like to have them just in case. So this has been my pop build, my Popsicle build, and I find it very effective in arena. It's a great build. Go try it out. I encourage it. I plan on doing other builds for Loki, and if any of you guys have builds that you like to do, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. I'd like to put in a viewer build of the week series. I think that'd be fun, and some prizes can go to that. So yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart and watch it burn. Tear me apart and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.